Hello, hi guys, welcome. My name is Birgit Heffler and I'm the owner and designer for Something from Somewhere, Organically Reborn, Furniture and Decor. I usually come on Thursdays, every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, but I did have something personal and I hope you guys, I apologize for any inconvenience. So I am going on live today on Friday, but actually it's something that it worked out actually to its best, because I came up with this episode that I think will be really fun. Once in a while when I go picking, I want to be able to come back from the trip and show you guys what I found. That's something from somewhere. And so I want to call this episode Flipping Finds Friday. So I'll probably do it on Fridays instead of a Thursday and show you what I got, or maybe both days too. Thursday, you know, the usual Something Reborn. Thursday where I show you something again from somewhere and I repaint it, or I do, you know, show you what you can do with all the products that I carry and how you can transform anything in your home. That's what I do. I go and I find things, I go thrifting, and this is what I'm going to show you today, how I do it, what I do with it. Sometimes I repaint them, sometimes I just clean them, and then I just flip them. So this flipping, which is the thrifting and flipping that we do in this business, then I sell it in my shop or on my website. So I want to show you how that is done. So I hope you enjoy this episode. It's a new one for me. Hi Oneida, welcome. And I think I saw Sergey in there. Welcome guys, thanks for joining. So this segment is going to be Flipping Finds Friday. So, where I went was last weekend. My other half, my boyfriend, has a Harley Davidson and Indian motorcycle shop. Sometimes he goes around Florida to picking up motorcycles where he uses the parts or services them. He also restores them, so he uses the parts and we pick up motorcycles. So that's really how kind of like this whole business started with me. I pretty much reinvented myself, and I've always enjoyed decorating and furniture, and every time people came to my house, they were always like, wow, like it's a new house every time, because you know, when I clean, I just don't clean. I'm always decorating. I love the whole decorating and rearranging, and I love vintage, and I don't know if you guys, Anthropology was like my main store, just not for clothing, but also I love the old world charm furniture and stuff. So anyway, now when I was going around with him, I started going to some of the most monotonous places in Florida that I had no idea about that even existed. And I just fell in love with so many of the junk and old stuff that you see. And I started buying pieces of furniture and started painting them, and I started just putting them up on different social media, you know, OfferUp and Let Go. I don't know if any of you have heard any of those. And anyway, and they started selling. So it's a little bit of the story, really, this whole flipping thing, how it all started with me, with my business, and what's become now. So anyway, going back a little bit, I sold. Everything started selling. So you know what? I just started falling in love with this. I enjoyed it. It was creative, and then, you know, I started researching and learning more and more and more. And something that was very important to me was that everything that I used was natural, because there were a lot of stuff out there and I didn't want to deal with it. Anyway, I know I'm getting a little bit too far out, but anyway, there's a story behind it. Anyway, all organic. So I started just becoming a retailer for many different paints and carrying them. And so little by little just became a shop, a store, with not just custom painting, which I also do if anyone of you is interested, but also a lot of the DIY and the paints that I was using. People were loving what I was doing, so I started carrying it. But how did it start? By traveling. Hi Gavin, welcome. I was traveling with him, picking up motorcycles, and at the same time I was picking meaning, I don't know, just finding things that I liked wherever I went, you know, vintage stuff, old stuff, used stuff, garage sales, thrift stores, farmhouses, garages, just Goodwills and thrift stores, but in different areas, and you find different things, you know, from where people live. So anyway, I just started picking things, bringing them, and then putting them up on my website again. Sometimes I would paint them, sometimes I would just clean them up and flip them, and they would start selling. And really, you know, I didn't really know there was such a business, and it really is. It's a quite large business, and pretty successful. Many of my colleagues that I know and some of my mentors, which I learn every day more and more. One of them is Jamie Ray Vintage. If you guys have never heard of her, check her out. She really and her husband have an amazing, amazing business, and every day I learn from them. And this is one of the things also they have shown us how to do, is about how much they find things for and how much they sell them for. So I thought this would be a great idea. Since I did go picking this time, I needed some smalls. I have some large pieces of furniture that I have to start doing, but I haven't. So before I get to speak long and bore you guys with this whole thing, I'm gonna show you some of the things I picked up. Hi Astrid, how are you? And Jasmine, hi. All right, so I say, and that's really the name of my company as well. If you guys didn't know, I mean, the name is pretty catchy, and that's really what it is. Something from somewhere. I don't know what the something is, and I don't know most of the time the somewhere. So this time, my something from somewhere was somewhere in Lakeland, Florida, which is where we went to pick up the motorcycle, and then I stayed around and went to different areas there, and I went picking. So I'll show you here. I have the table with some of the items, and back here too, what they are and how much I bought them for. And you guys tell me what you think, okay? All right, so let me bring the camera a little bit closer and I'll show you what they are. So nice to see you guys here. It's very humid. Again, in Florida, it's been raining nonstop. It's like, when is this gonna stop, this rain? All right, you guys, so I'll probably, let me see if I sit here, you can probably see me better. And I'll come around and show you and what I do. So I hope this is a good, you guys can see things. I'll bring them up closer so you can see them. So I've put everything here on the table. So I'm gonna show you some of my favorite items. I mean, you sometimes come up and find things that, wow, really, they amaze you. And this is what I love about my business, my job. So first up, I believe we went to a Goodwill. So I'll start from there. These are not like anything extraordinary, but they will be great for crafting. I'm gonna start doing some classes at the shop, and these, you guys can see, it's really just a board. They were actually, I think I have it upside down over here. They have something nice that they say. Hi Carla, welcome. I'm showing you guys all my finds. So I'm calling this series Flipping Finds Friday. And so it's really all about the thrifting and the flipping, what it all entails. So this was my first stop. I picked up like 3 of these. What I want to do, because they're framed already, and these are 2 bigger ones. I don't know if you guys can see them, they're upside down. It says in a field of roses. It doesn't really matter what they have for me. What I want to do with these is probably paint the inside and maybe paint something or create something with the molds or the transfers. So what I love about them is that they're already framed, because they have a really nice frame. And it looks like they came from like a Hobby Lobby or something. And you know, in the back, they show that they were $17.99, and I got them for $3, even the large ones for $3. So hello, you know what I mean? These are things that I know are gonna come in handy. I'm probably not gonna flip these at all unless somebody's interested, but I'm probably just gonna use the frame of them and just paint inside and do something and then sell it. So this really cuts my work in half already, because I don't have to go frame anything. So that was something there. Can you guys see okay? Hi Carla, how are you? Let me know if you can see the, everything all right, clearly. All right, cool. I want to be able to see you too, but hold on, let me just lift this up a little bit more. So how's you guys getting ready for the weekend? Me, oof, it's been a heck of a week. I am ready for the weekend, that's for sure. All right, so then I'm trying to go by the places. That was the Goodwill. I didn't get too many well, yeah, actually I did. Look, you know what? I found this. I think I've shown you guys, I already put this up on the website. This is a gorgeous, it's handmade. It has in the bottom some lettering and it says made in Portugal. I paid for this $12. It's quite large, I don't know if you can see from there. And it has the lid, made in Portugal, handmade, because it does say in the bottom. So something like this, for example, you want to, you know, I'll probably sell it at my shop for probably like $28.95, $29.95. So pretty much double what I bought it for. And this usually go pretty fast. People love these. They're great style for decorating or even for using. But you know, right now with the whole farmhouse style and country French look, people are going nuts for these for decorating their homes. So very, very, very cool, that one. And any of these items, if you guys see that you may be interested, you can contact me, let me know, and you know, you can buy them on the shop or just give me a call. If I didn't mention, that's somethingfromsomewhere.com, and you can also email me at info@somethingfromsomewhere.com. All right, guys. Now, this is another pretty funky thing. These are called, and you've probably seen these, or your grandma had them one time in their life. They don't seem like much, but these are glass Corel, and they are Corningware, and the vintage can actually go up very high. So this particular one, I paid $1.99, okay? And I looked them up, and I'll probably sell this one, the vintage Corel over serving platter, probably goes around $12.99 to $14.99, okay? And I paid $1.99. So this, it's got that little green detail. I don't know if you guys can see it, and you can see the price. Yep, they last forever. That's right, Carla. And they're really becoming more and more popular in the kitchens, and people are collecting them like you cannot imagine. So I'll probably sell this in my shop, like I said, between $12 and $14.99, and I paid $1.99. They're becoming harder and harder to find. So that's that. These were awesome. I'll show you this one. I have two of these. This was a little vintage store that we found just driving around. I can't give you even the name, I don't know, but they were selling a bunch of furniture, gorgeous furniture, and I came across this adorable magnifying, look at this movable desktop. They move with the little magnifying glass. This is wood and this is brass. Really cool, you guys can see. And I bought this one for $7.50. And this one, because it's a little bit larger, $8.50. Now what I'll do is, you know, probably just clean them. They can also be painted. I don't know if I want to do that yet, but I was looking them up, and one thing you guys want to check out when you're first starting, if it's something that interests you or you want to learn more about, you know, buying vintage and thrifting, not necessarily for a business, but maybe just to collect at home as well, is check out things on eBay or wherever you go to vintage stores, how much they're selling them for. If you come across something that, you know, you've already done your homework, you know right away, wow, that's a great price to buy it for. And then, you know, you start collecting things that can actually start costing a mini fortune if you want to hold on to them. We in the business, of course, you know, we want to buy good and sell, not necessarily go overpriced, overboard, but there's sometimes things that you come across that are very difficult to find, that you just don't find anymore. And, you know, we're out there and we're traveling, and, you know, we're picking, and it takes time, then we have to carry things. And so there is a little bit of a price to pay for that. And, you know, we totally appreciate you guys, you know, supporting what we do. But it's fun and we love it. We love it. It looks like it was used in a dental office. Which one, Carla? This one? The small one? Yeah. If I find a good painting, yeah, definitely. I have actually quite a few I haven't pulled out yet, but you come across some really cool stuff. Sometimes you want everything, but you can't just pull everything in the truck. So this is the other one. So mind you, remember $750 and $850. Yes, I did get actually a good price because they were a little bit more, and then, you know, the guy, you start dealing with them, and then he gave me a discount even more of the price that it was, which, you know, I thought it was very kind of him. And I started just kind of checking on eBay what they were going for, and really this little small one over here, I wrote it down. It's probably going to go on my website for about between, believe it or not, $35 and $45. And that's still a good price because you're gonna come across and you'll see that they're costing way more. And I bought it for $750. So what are you saying, Carla? When I come across a good painting, when you find a good painting, do you have a go-to person that can check its authenticity? You know, I'm not an expert on paintings, and I don't go, I mean, there's one thing about collecting, because you're collecting really expensive art or expensive pieces. I mean, I'm really looking into things that I like, and I wouldn't go too crazy, at least for me, to having to spend you know, a small fortune, knowing that it may cost a lot more, because there's got to be a market for it, and then you're kind of turning into something else, if you know what I mean. Now you're really specializing in a particular area where you may have people that are interested in buying, you know, paintings that you may come across. So I'm not really focusing on that so much, Carla, but, you know, I mean, if I come across a Picasso for whatever reason, you know, I'm gonna check it out and see what's up, and obviously depending on how much they want, and if I want to spend that and I'm able to, either if I want to keep it for myself is one thing, but if I want to turn it around as a business, then I have to be pretty careful, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to buy something that I'm stuck with and I can't sell and I spend a lot of money. So that's kind of like the difference between that type of business and what I do. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, yeah, she's saying, you know, about those great finds for a dollar here and there, and then it becomes millions. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it can happen. You know what I mean? You just never really know. And who knows, maybe some of us are actually standing on some finds that we still don't know that are worth a lot more. But I mean, I try to research a little bit with the things that I find, you know what I mean, and get educated, and also, you know, what sells in my shop, what people are looking for. But a lot of the time, I'm really just buying what I like. Like, if it was my home, you know, how I want to decorate it, what's that look that I'm going for, and then I buy it, you know, I buy what I like. And you know, sometimes really, you know, what I like is the people that follow me anyway. It's the people that buy the things that, you know, that I like, that they buy for me. So that's really how it goes. And that's kind of like what I'm showing you, what I'm doing here. And we'll see. You know, if I come across any of that one day, I'll let you know for sure. And you too, you let me know. All right? So I'm showing you, you know, just the things that I came across, I found and thrifted when I went to Lakeland, Florida last weekend. So I'm calling this episode Flipping Finds Friday. I thought it was pretty cool, and since I wasn't able to go in yesterday, it all worked out. So when I go thrifting and I go junking and picking, I'll probably come on and show you guys what I got. That way you also know what I have at the shop. And then when I put it up, you can see some of the things that I've done to it. Sometimes I paint them and they totally give a new look. So if it was like old and kind of rusty, if you paint them, they can be a really beautiful, kind of give it that new look, that farmhouse style look. It's really cool. Yeah, I do garage sales. I actually have a site that I uploaded on my phone. It's called Garage Sale. check it out. I'm sure there's probably some in your area. It's an app, and it actually every weekend, but everything stopped. Remember, we were going to all the garage sales every single weekend. I was going, and especially when I was starting to build my business. But with the whole, with the virus thing, it stopped. There were no more garage sales. Now slowly they're coming up again. But yeah, garage sales are huge, and depending on your area. I'm up here, more up north. It's a lot more like farmhouse style, kind of country. And oh my gosh, I mean, the garage sales, the things you find are amazing. They're awesome. I pretty much built all of the smalls that I have in my shop from garage sales. Garage sales, thrift stores, some things were given, but garage sales are a great way. But you gotta go early, because wow, I'm telling you, by 7:30, 8, if you're not there, things are gone. People just look forward to the weekend to go garage selling. And it's funny, it becomes like a tribe almost, another tribe of community. Everybody starts to get to know everybody. It's wild. It's pretty fun. But yeah, everybody's like looking and scrunging and trying to get the best things. So you gotta go really early. Let me see if I can read your comments here, because you're a little bit far. So let me see. Hey Meg, how are you? Thanks for being here, you guys. All right, so let me keep going. So I showed you the plates, those frames. That was not much. These, which I'm in love with. I really am. I love these two little guys. Oh my God, these ones are gonna go fast, you guys. These are gorgeous. If you have an office, home office, and you're going for that old world charm, I'm gonna clean them up. They're brass and wood, and they used to use them for reading maps. Look how cool they are. You're also out by 7 a.m. to do garage sales? Cool, Carla, you're awesome. Hey, keep me posted what's going on your side. I would love to. Check it out. All right, these, oh my God, this was another great find. I am in love with this. You guys, check this out. So, it's not just your regular teapot. First of all, it weighs like it's very heavy. So it's metal, okay? And it's hand tight. You can probably see there that, this is hand done, handmade. It doesn't have anything, it's probably was made, I don't know, in India or any of these, but it's very old and very heavy. So what this is a fire kettle for, water heating, because the bottom is kind of burned. All right. So the guy in the vintage shop told me that what they used to do is put it on fire, on the actual coal or fire, and just put it on the top. So it would get really hot. You have to actually grab this with like a material or cloth. And they would use it for, for hot water, for mint in the Mediterranean, in Morocco, and these places like in Egypt. They were used for doing mint tea. So they would put the hot water and then put the mint leaves inside. Obviously, you can still use it. I mean, it's heavy, it's real metal, it's heavy. And I got this, Carla, for $14. Okay, $14. I haven't even looked this up yet. Not that I always do. Sometimes when I'm not sure, I kind of look and see on eBay and certain sources to see what things may cost. But go look for something like this. Where do you find this? These are not things that you find anymore. So these are those finds that are very rare, and a lot of the times all of these items are just one of a kind. They're just one. There's no more. So they're very limited. So if you guys are interested in any, you need to grab them now, and that's it. There's no more. And this is beautiful. So I'll probably just clean it up. It's gorgeous. It's in great shape. And I don't know, I'm thinking probably around $40. So check this one out. It's probably be up. I'm trying to show you all these guys before anyone. So once they're up on the website, they're up for grabs. But if you see anything here that you like, just send me a message. at info@somethingfromsomewhere.com. So that's that. Now this one, I found this was adorable. This is a very retro, it works by the way, this little lamp. This cost me, I found this at the family store in Lakeland, $2.99. It works perfectly, it moves, it's tiny, it's very Art Deco, very cute. So this is something that probably I'll sell for like $18.95, $19.95, and it cost me $2.99. And it's cute. I love it. All right. Now these guys are really cool. Now check this one out. Look at this. So these are called hurricane lamps. This is a glass one, and this is an oil gas lamp. It's a vintage. This is a glass dome. And it has pretty much, it's not used, but it's very old. It's like the original, I don't know, what is this called? This where you light it up. So it's in perfect condition. It's heavy, it's glass. It's really, really nice. It has some marking, something writing on it. It says, oh, I just saw it. It says number 2, Queen Anne. Number 2, Queen Anne, written around in this area where you light it up. Wick, thank you, Carla. Yeah, the wick. The wick is, I think it's the original, hasn't been used. It's a little bit yellow, but it's in perfect condition. So what you do is just fill it all this up with oil, and you just light it up, and it says number 2, Queen Anne. And the dome it's a glass, and it's in perfect condition. So it just comes here, and that's it. Make sure I did this right. Don't want to break it. Isn't this beautiful? So I looked these up. So this one cost me $17. Actually, 2 of them. I want to show you. This one is oil, and the other one's electric. He gave them to me for the same price, and I was looking them up on eBay, and they're going for $60 and up. I haven't had this one in my shop before. I've had the one that I'm going to show you next, and I did paint it, so I'll show you once I paint it. I'll put it up on the website how beautiful it looks. And I sold it for $55, and at the time I bought it for $14. So this time I bought it for $17, but still, that's the same. It's between like $55, $60, and I got them for $14. And it's cool. So that's this one, and then I got this other one. This one's electric. It also works. It's in great condition. It has a little bit of some dents on the side. I don't know if you guys could see, it has like a little dent here. But you know what? This is what makes it look gorgeous. This is what makes it look old world and vintage and gives it character. So this one is electric. It works perfect. I turned it on at the shop before I bought it. So, you know, you just turn the dial here. It's got the cord, it's in great condition. I'll probably paint this one, so keep a good eye on this, because this painted and distressed looks beautiful. I've already done it once and it sold really fast. I'm probably gonna do it again. What do you guys think? You wanna see this painted, or you don't want me to paint it? Let me know in the comments. It lights up with mineral oil. Yeah, the other one, not this one. This one's electric, but the other one, oil. It's an oil lamp, so just oil. I believe those like the ones that you probably use when, you know, you have those lanterns that you put in your backyard. So yeah, the same. That's what they used to use then. So it was just oil. Oil and Home Depot probably. So let them know just in case that it's going for if you want to do it indoor or outdoor, but it's just filling it up with the oil with the wick. It has a nice thick wick. Yeah. They look exactly like those wicks from those lanterns that you put in your backyard. So it's got to be the same oil. So what did you guys think of those lamps? Aren't they cool? You know, one thing that it's hard for me, I think I need to have more than one house or something. I don't know. Everything that I see I want to keep. It's hard. It's hard, but I love it. The good thing about this is that I can change my house as often as I want to. I kind of like decorate, redecorate, redecorate. It's a never-ending process, but it's always been a part of me at the end of the day. So this is kind of fun because I don't have to get stuck with things. I always can switch them around, and my house is always looking different, and I love that. Okay, so let's see what else. I found this adorable little ceramic handmade jar. This is, I got it for, what does it say there? $2.99. So it's for your onion. It's handmade. It's clay. Really, really cute. It has something written in the bottom there. But look how cute the top is. It goes like this. So it's for your onion. Or a butter dish, true, true. Because it's kind of round, I think that's why they told me that it was for an onion, because it fits like perfect in here. Or garlic too, I guess. Anyway, so cute. You could totally do butter. I mean, you could do whatever you want. So this I get for $2.99. I'll probably sell it for $12.95. 12 to $13.95. Now this was a find that Sergey found. I thought it was pretty cool. It's just a wooden spoon. I'm probably gonna paint it. It already has the little hooking mechanism there to hang. And I paid for this $5.99. It's quite a nice size. I don't know, it's like, you know, it's pretty long. It's not huge, but it's not small either, so it's like a medium to large size. Hi, Marta. Hey, thanks for being here. So I'm gonna paint this, and I'm probably gonna sell it double, maybe $15.95. All right, so that's that. Now these, oh, I have to show you these. Some of you may like it, some not. I don't know if you guys have checked out like retro, Art Deco, decorating in magazines, and a lot has been back for a while. I actually have this piece back here that I've kept for myself. I love it because if I open it, it has all these little tiny little drawers, and that's really where I keep a lot of my stencils and a lot of my brushes, and I want to paint it and paint it in some bright color or something. I'm not sure yet. But this is from that era. So this is like the 50s. I don't know if you guys recall these, what it is. Orange juice or lemon, you know, you squeeze it here, it's plastic, but the color orange, and it is made in the USA. I mean, I always check if there is anything written on them, any markings, because that of course always makes it more authentic, genuine, and obviously, you know, vintage. So, because everything is made in China now, you guys. So, if it says made in the USA, that was still when we were doing things, you know what I mean? So, what are you saying? You collect utensils, okay, super. Awesome, Carla. All right, let me know. You know how to reach me. Or any of you that are asking, you're not sure, somethingfromsomewhere.com is my website. All my info is there, my address, phone number, hours of operation, and also phone number if you want to reach me, but also info at somethingfromsomewhere.com if you want to reach me by email, and of course Facebook, via Facebook Messenger. I'm always available as well. And my website has an area where you can actually ask me questions if you're inside the website, so I can get back to you right away. As soon as you send me a message, if you see something that you like or you don't understand, there's a little button always in all the pages that you can write me. So I can answer you right away. Cool, cool. So you guys, so look at this. I love this. I don't know. This is, and whether you use them or not, decorating with them is what makes your kitchen or that area in your house give that really warm farmhouse style, country French style. And I mean, what I'm seeing, what the girls and what people are doing in their homes is absolutely gorgeous. So eventually I'll start the same at home. I've started, but I can't keep everything. So I'll take pictures and show you, but this is really cool. This was really nice. I came across this. I had one, not like this one, but it was just all glass. And this little dome where you actually squeeze was glass, and it sold like this. I mean, I had a show, and it sold very fast. So this one, guess how much? $1.99. And this is probably going to sell for at least $14.95, $14.99. All right, so this is an orange squeeze thing. Next, these, you guys, sell really, really fast around our area, or also on my website. For those that you like to entertain or just have an area of these beautiful silver plated dishes, this is really heavy. It's not your typical just, you know, I don't know, just aluminum thing. It's heavy. It actually has in the back, and you probably can read it there, but it does say the brand, and it does say silver plated. So some people like it just this way, you know, as is, and some really like to clean it and buff it and make it beautiful. So I paid $9.98 for this. And I am probably checking it out what they were going for. These plated scalloped seashell plates, $39.95 to $40. Yeah, so it's quite large too. And it has some gorgeous detail in the bottom, if you guys could see that. Hello, Anya. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you guys are just coming in, tell me where you are. I'm always curious. Who's watching me from where? I'm in Palm City, Florida. That's in Stuart, about 2 hours north of Miami. So, and from West Palm Beach, about an hour from West Palm Beach. So I have two of these. So this is this one, and actually, you know what? Let me show you. This is how I bought it, right? And then I started just cleaning a little bit just to see what it would look like clean. And this is what it looked like once, obviously I already put my fingers on it, but I just kind of like cleaned it out here, and look how gorgeous that is. And it even has a number there. It says Loot 4-21. So this is like the real nice stuff, silver plated stuff, heavy. So I paid for it $9.98, and I'm probably gonna sell it for $39.95, $40.95. Here's another one. Super, super, super heavy. Also some gorgeous detail on there. It's a beautiful silver plated platter. They look great for decoration or when the holidays come. When you clean them, they're to die for. So this one I paid $14.98. Yeah, so I'll probably, you know, double that also, and it'll probably be the same, around $35.95. $40.95, $40. Really beautiful. Once it's clean. Some people, like I said, like it just like this, and they just decorate like that. That's what gives it the vintage look in their kitchen. So that's up to you guys. I'll probably leave them like this. This is how I've sold them. And people say, you know, will you clean it for me? Then I'll clean it. Maybe I clean one and leave the other one without, just so that they could see. So, silver plated. All right, let me show you. If you guys are not familiar with Pfalzgraf, you're in Coral Springs. Where is that? I mean, you're close to me, I think, right? We're not too far from each other. Coral Springs. Do you know where Stuart is, Marta? Let me know if you know. Maybe you know if you're close or not. I'm not so sure, but I think you're also up north a little bit, so we may be closer to each other. Do you guys know Pfalzgraf? I mean, originally it's a German brand. You know, Pfalzgraf, it means stoneware in German. And then they started making them in the U.S., Pennsylvania. And those are the ones that are really have a lot of value. And if you look them up, you know, with collections, different collections that I've made in the U.S., in Pennsylvania, some other ones are not so, you know, popular anymore. But they're beautiful, beautiful stoneware. And I came across quite a few pieces, and I was very lucky, and I picked them up because they are really nice stone and, you know, ceramic ware. They look great for decoration or for use. Hi Maria, welcome. Welcome, great to see you here. That's my friend from Spain, so she's far. She's far, it's late, and you're up. Thanks for being here. So, Pfalzgraf, and look at how beautiful these are. So this is like sugar and milk, I would say. Actually, it's like two, like milk and milk, but they're the set. They go together, they're white with the blue. Really very cool French country and farmhouse. I paid $2.99 for this one and $3.99 for this one. So I'll probably just double them, and this will probably go for like $7.99, and this one may be a little more, $8.99, $9.99. Hi Julie, welcome. Welcome. Hi darling. Hi Linda, how are you? So these are Pfalzgraf, and like I said, I came across a few of them because I love the ceramic. I love that ceramic, and they usually have these big bowls and for sugar and for butter, and I'm just crazy about kitchen decoration. I don't know why, but I love kitchen stuff. So these are the other ones I want to show you. They're back here. So check this one out. This is the butter. It's like a very mellow yellow, and it has a little design. It says butter. This little, you know, nice dome, Pfalzgraf, and I paid for this $7.98. And this one I found to be, because I went on eBay, just the butter. What they were asking, $19.99 plus shipping. So think about it, you guys. I paid $7.98, and I'll probably, I don't know, I'll sell it for $15.95, and I'm still making double. And these are those vintage pieces you're not finding everywhere. So, you know, they're nice keepsakes and really beautiful decoration, and you can use them. They're great, heavy type of ceramic and stone. Very nice. So that's that one. I love this one. This is actually quite large. And this is like a set. I guess I would probably sell them as a set, and I'll put that together because, you know, sometimes just selling separate, it just kind of hurts the whole purpose. I like things to be in a set. Here it is, the sugar, and this one's quite large. So I'll put all the details on the dimensions. So I'm not sure right now how big this is, but I don't know, it's like 10, 11 inches, I want to say. Nice and heavy. All these, you know, they're handmade. You can see it here. They have the markings. Made in the USA. And this one also, I paid $7.98. So I checked it out on eBay, and these guys were going for, this is the sugar, was between $22 and $25 just for the sugar. So, you know, I'll probably do $19.95, $20.95 for this one. And let me show you the last one. This is like casserole, also quite large, from the same collection. I believe it's called the Village pattern. The Village pattern. It's like a very soft yellow, also made in the USA. I don't know if you guys could see the markings here. And I paid for this one $9.98. And this one was going on for, I'll probably sell it for $23 because they were going for more. So $22.95, $23.95. I mean, these pieces, you guys, if you go out to buy anything nowadays for the kitchen, nice pieces of, you know, casserole platters for cooking, for serving, really, I mean, anything made in China is $20, $30. Don't you guys agree? So this kind of stuff that you just vintage and just are so charming that they don't really make anymore, just are so worth it to me to really, you know, decorate or use. It just, it's another mode. And that's my mode. What are you saying, Carla? Let me see. You with decorating, but I'm like you about kitchen decorating. All right, cool. So yeah, I love decorating, and kitchen lately is like my thing. So if you love kitchen stuff, woo, check out my decorating part, the home decor on my website, and go to Vintage and Redesigns, which is the Vintage Finds, the area home decor, and then in the home decor I have it as Vintage Finds. So go in there. You should see the stuff that I have for the kitchen. I'm telling you, like vintage mixers and spoons, and like from retro, from like the 50s, with the wood handles with like the red and the yellow. I mean, really, really cute, really cute. You can go crazy decorating. So check it out, Carla, check it out. All right, let's see what else I got interesting here before letting you guys go. I think, I have this little clock. No really big, wait, I have another thing. Not a really huge big deal, but it's gonna look adorable. This is, I paid $4.99 for this, and I'm gonna paint it and distress it. And I'm not even sure if it works. It's not made anything special. I mean, it's, I don't know, inspired by Clockworks or whatever. Made in India though, so it's really nice teak wood. And it's battery operated. I haven't even tried it to see if it works or not. But again, it's one of those things that, you know, you just decorate with, and I don't know, just use at home. It'll look really, really cute. And that's the beauty of finding things and then turning them into home decor. I paid $4.99. So I'll probably sell, once it's painted, probably for like $12.95, $13.95. And it's a really cute piece of decorating a clock. And once they're painted, they look really, really nice. These over here are super awesome. Carla, you're gonna enjoy this. I found one. I usually look for them. This is a particularly interesting one because I come across your regular size, but this one was really long. So what I do is I sand them down a little bit, and then I paint the ends in color and distress them. I use hemp oil, which is a natural oil, to just cure it and seal it. So you could still use it if you wanted to, but mostly they go for decorating. Once you paint them, you decorate. You know what? I'll show you some of the ones that I've done for decoration, so I can show you what I do with them. Hold on. Sorry about that. So these are some that I have only 2 left, because I usually, these go by pretty fast. People love them in their kitchens for decoration. I paint the handles. You see this? I mean, I clean them, sand them down, seal them with hemp oil so they're food safe. Not that you're really going to use them because, you know, the paint is water-based. So if you start using them or put them in the dishwasher, the color is going to go. But if there's no stamping here, of course you could use it and then just hand wash it. These actually have something that I've stamped on them. This one has like a little angel. These are the only 2 that I have left. I actually have to do some more. And this is like some funky like flowers going down, but I've painted the handles. And they look really cute, like in a crock pot or whatever. You just put them in, decorate them. So for those that decorate their kitchens, they're very cute. So this one, I don't know. I'll probably do something like that too, but probably won't stamp anything here, but I'll paint the ants. I just found it to be really cool. I haven't seen one like this long and skinny. It's kind of nice. All right, so the big find was this really nice old mirror. I'm gonna move the table so I can bring the mirror and show you. So, I love mirrors too. Mirrors are great. So let me show you what I got here. I paid for this mirror $14.98. I'm gonna move the camera back so you guys can see. It's very large. Can you see? You guys can probably see the outside of the shop. So, look at this mirror. It already has the place in the back to hang. So it can go vertical or horizontal. But the cool part is the detail. Let me bring this now closer so you can see. You guys can see here. Let me lift it up. See? See the top? So this is a gorgeous mirror. It's gonna look beautiful. Well, this is good. Look, you guys can see the shop a little bit. Right there. Those are the milk panes, the mirror, the little desk that I did. So this I'm probably gonna paint and distress. It's black, it's kind of chippy already, but I thought the detail was absolutely gorgeous. So this I paid $14.98, like I said, and it's pretty old. You can tell. It's good wood, and in the back has a little bit of like this like rusty pieces here. It's really nice, it's really cool. It's in great condition, and $14.98. So what do you guys think? $14.98, mirrors. Mirrors are expensive. Not that I'm trying to go that route, but I'll probably sell this for, I don't know, $65, $65.95, $65, $70 once it's painted and done. And that is if I just leave it like this as a mirror and paint it and distress it. Sometimes I go crazy and put a transfer on, which I love. You guys saw me do that the last time. I think you see it over there. That was a plain black also mirror, quite large, and then I put that transfer on, and look how beautiful. So I don't think I'm gonna do a transfer on this one because it has a lot of detail already here, so it'll look like too busy, but I'll paint it and distress it and wax it. That way the detail comes out, but it's nice and soft. And I'll probably won't do it in white since we did a white one there, but I'll do something like a maybe minty color or light color, I'm not sure yet. So if you guys do know, or maybe want to comment, what do you think, what color I should paint it? Let me know. I love to hear from you, get your feedback. And all right, you guys, so I gave you a lot of info today and how this whole picking business and flipping and thrifting works a little bit, and what to watch out for, what to look out for, and really most important is enjoy and buy the things that you love. And anything that you saw here, if you're interested in, let me know. You can reach me at somethingfromsomewhere.com. That's my website. I will be putting things up, and you can check them out there periodically. But if you have any items that you saw today and you're interested in, you can reach me at info@somethingfromsomewhere.com, or of course via Facebook or Instagram. But anyway, so again, I want to thank you guys for being here today. I apologize for not being able to be around yesterday. We lost someone dear in the family, and so it was a pretty sad day, but everybody's okay. We're all doing good. And thank you for those that send your condolences. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And I think one last thing before I forget, you guys. I just uploaded a few items that I mentioned to you that I was gonna do. I'll be getting them soon, and I finally got them yesterday, and this is called the Water Girl. It's a spray, continuous spray bottle. So when you're painting and you need some water, it actually, you just squeeze and it keeps coming out and sprays and helps you smooth out the paint. So they just came in. I've already put them up on the website, so I just wanted you guys to know that just in case. All right, so thank you for being here, and I hope that I've inspired you to create something from somewhere and make it beautiful. I'll see you guys next week on Thursday, same time, 5 p.m. And until then, have a beautiful rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Love you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye.